Hey friends. Do you know how true detective thinks? I am sure you do. So here I have 4 riddles for you. You don't need any mathematics or science knowledge to solve them. Just think smart. Here we go. Number 1. Coin toss. A dead body is found at the bottom of a multi-story building. Seeing the position of the body, it is evident that the person jumped from one of the floors, committing suicide. A homicide detective is called to look after the case. He goes to the first floor and walks in the room, facing the direction in which the body was found. He opens the window in that direction and flips a coin towards the floor. Then he goes to the second floor and repeats the process. He keeps on doing this until he reaches the last floor. Then he climbs down and he tells the team that it is a murder, not suicide. Now the question is, how did he come to know that it was a murder? You got 20 seconds to answer. Well, the detective saw that none of the windows were left open. So if the person jumped, who closed the window? Did you get that? Do let us know in comments. Number 2. Love at a funeral. A girl is at the funeral of her mother. She meets a nice guy, whom she didn't know. She was busy at the funeral and didn't have time to ask him for his number. She tried really hard to track him down, but no one knew who he was. A few days later her sister dies, and the detective suspected to be a murder. Now the question is, who killed her sister and why? You got 20 seconds to answer. Well, she herself killed her sister. She was hoping that, if someone else in her family dies, the boy she met at her mother's funeral would show up again. Did you get that? Do let us know in comments. Number 3. Cassette tape. A man was found dead. When the detective arrived, he saw a cassette recorder in man's one hand, and a gun in the other hand. He immediately pressed the play button on the cassette. It said, "I have nothing else to live for. I can't go on." Then there was the sound of a gunshot. After listening to the cassette tape, the detective knew that it was not a suicide, but a homicide. So how did he know that it was a murder? It was quite simple. If the man shot himself when he was recording, then how did he rewind the cassette? Because if you remember, detective did not rewind it. I hope you cracked this one already. Didn't you? Do let us know in comments. Number 4. Hanging above water. A man is found hanging in a room 20 feet off the ground. There is nothing else in the room, except for a large puddle of water on the ground. When the detective arrived, he can't see any sign the man could have climbed the walls to get to roof where he is hanging. So tell me, how did this man hang himself? He stood on a long block of ice and put the noose around his neck. Once the ice melted, he was hung, and all that was left was a puddle of water on the ground. I hope you cracked this one already. Didn't you? Do let us know in comments. This was fun, wasn't it? Let us know in comments. How many riddles did you solve? Also, share it with your friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. There are many more riddles on this channel. Give them a try too. We will continue sharing new riddles with you. So, stay tuned to Knowledge Station. Until then. Bye.